Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Lee Rourke, and this is It's Not About Food podcast. And what we're talking about today is the idea of acceptance. It's very hard to love and take care of the body that you have if you don't accept it. It's like anything else. There's a saying in AA is acceptance is the key to all of your recovery. And that is really true for this recovery as well. Accept, accept, accept. So the card is a beautiful card of the goddess has her arm around her little deer animal, and she's in front of the ocean, and just sort of, it's a very sweet card where she is taking care of herself and her animal and her little deer. I love the image of the ocean too, because I often say that we get full of a lot of feelings, and we want to be able to go through our feelings, and we can have our feelings and know that we are not our feelings, but we can have them just like we have the ocean. We don't have to go in the ocean if we don't want to. We don't have to drown in the ocean, that's for sure. But we can see there is an ocean, and I'm okay having an ocean of feelings. So the card reads, acceptance means to honor and respect our body and ourself exactly as we are right now in this moment. When we step into acceptance, we stop struggling and fighting, and we begin to make peace with ourselves. This empowers our body and ourself to be who we truly, really are in the moment. It takes us out of the obsession of wanting to be different and allows us to be more present with ourselves and therefore better able to meet our own needs. The fact is, our weight talks, our bodies talk. They say things that we don't get to say very much with our voice. So some people are naturally small and tall and thin and brown and white and pink, and some people are larger and they are shorter and they are rounder and they are thin, and they are everything you can think of. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we are not at our natural weight and how to accept that. It is a task to do it, but we can do it. I think the important part is to trust your body. If you're not at your natural weight, there's a reason for that. Trust your body to know what's going on. Go back to basics of eating intuitively, trying to take care of yourself emotionally and spiritually, and let your body be a body. Let it go. If things come up for you and you have a lot of body hatred and a lot of unwillingness to be the size that you are right then, the key is acceptance. To go into that place where this is where I am right now. I probably won't stay like this forever, because I guarantee you, you will not. Everyone gets older. There's a Buddhist saying, everyone gets older, everyone dies, everyone gets sick, everyone has everything. So how are we to think that we're going to be, perfect our whole lives long? It's not possible. We're just going to be humans. So there's a really good little exercise that we can do for acceptance. Draw an outline of your body that you think is what your body looks like. A lot of times it's very telling, because they'll, have a huge big body or a really small tiny body, and they draw not that. So draw an outline of what you think your body looks like. And then go through your body on paper, step by step, saying, where did I learn to not like this part? What happened? What was the message? And how about this part? When did I learn not to like this part? What was going on with me when I was really hating this part or this part? There are people who don't like anything about themselves, but maybe their fingernails, or like their earlobes. You want to be able to accept the whole thing and eventually love the whole thing. So do that little exercise with yourself every once in a while. And again, it's a good reminder of what we really are doing here. What we're trying to do is love the body that we have, take care of the body that we have, accept the body that we have, and be okay with the body that we have. Accepting our body does not mean that we have to accept things that we don't like. Of course, if we're sick, we can go to the doctor. But it does mean to make peace with it so that you can go to the doctor and not talk yourself out of going to the doctor if you need to. You really want to be where this is your trusted servant, this body that you have. This is where you live. You will have this body your whole life long. You will not get another one. You might as well take care of this one. So if you find yourself saying, well, I will accept it more if it's smaller, it might not want to be smaller. Or I might accept it more if it were bigger in these areas. That might not be your body type. So you will always be unhappy. What you want to do is accept it is what it is. Radical acceptance. It is what it is. This is your body. This is what it looks like. And it is glorious and wonderful. You want to let go of the idea that your whole life depends on your body size, because that's a diet. That's what the diet industry, that is a multi-billion-dollar industry, is telling you, that you'll be happy if you change your body. The fashion industry is saying you'll be happy if you can fit in these really small clothes. And the plastic surgery industry is saying you'll be happier if you have a different nose, or your breasts are a little perkier, or we take away those wrinkles. It keeps telling us this over and over. We have to be very strong and loving and kind to this precious part of us, our bodies, and not succumb to the addiction of perfection. That is the true addiction. The addiction to dieting and to making your body fit into a mold that it may or may not want to. It's so much better and so much easier and so much more kind to let your body be your body. So thank you very much for listening to my Valentine talk. Have your body be your own Valentine. Yourself is your own Valentine. You love yourself so much you can't even believe how much you love yourself. You will be here with yourself for your whole life long. And thank you for being here. Remember to listen to my podcast and to become a Patreon member if you like. It would be very fun to have you. And I will see you next month. Thank you, thank you, thank you.